What's up, Aries? This is Marcus back from Untitled Oracle, back with another astrological reading for you, Tao Oracle. All right, so Aries, this is your season. Happy birthday to you, to those who already had their birthday, and happy birthday for those who are coming. All right, but this is going to be a reading that's actually going to cover the whole Aries astrological season. So we're going to see what we have for you. This is going to be for couples, singles, and also we're going to do finance and wealth. All right, so what I see we have here is corners of the mouth, nourishment, health, well-being, providing for others, creating balance, all right, nurturing the body, mind, and spirit. All right, so let me see what I have for you, Aries, for your season, for what's going to come for you for singles and for couples. All right, so we have the World, we have the Knight of Wands. All right, so just for singles, first here, I see that you have a new cycle that's ended. Looks like you learned a lot of lessons, okay? And that you have things that are going to come to an end and you're about to start a new season, all right? So things are working out for you. You've actually been in good standing, all right? We have the Nine of Wands, we have the Seven of Cups. So it looks like you're going to have a lot of different choices, all right? But it looks like you're going to run into passion. It's going to come here for you. We got the Strength card again. All right. Let's see. We have the Seven of Pentacles. All right. So I'm actually seeing here. So now at the bottom of the deck, we actually have your energy. This is the King of Wands. All right. So Aries, let's see what we got for you. And then we see what we have for singles and couples. All right. So we have the World card. All right. So the World card, this is representative of starting a new cycle. Okay. Now this is showing here that things go to an end and start from the beginning, as you can see with the Ouroboros, which is the snake biting its tail, starting new things. All right. So for you singles, you might have had some lessons that you learned. These are all the fixed signs that are in the middle. So we have Aquarius, we have Scorpio, we have Leo the Lion down here, and we have Taurus. So during this time that you've been single, you might have been learning some things from these fixed signs, or possibly it was a fixed sign that you was in a relationship with. That now that you're single, Aries season is starting and a whole new season starting. And if you think about it, Aries season for you, Aries, is actually the brand new beginning of the start of a new astrological year. So that's what this completion is about, and this is kind of coming to that final step there. Okay. Now, for the singles, you have the Knight of Wands coming in. Now, whenever I see the Knight of Wands, this actually represents for you singles. This might be, this could be representative of you, Aries, because you also represent the Knight of Wands. But for singles, I would say that this is passion. This is you leading in with passion. This is you possibly not really looking for a relationship per se. This is more like that kind of player energy of, kind of rushing in and rushing out, so you might be, finding someone that you might be really sexually attracted to, but you might not necessarily find, yourself fully attracted to this person, to the point that you want to settle down or have a relationship. Okay. Now, what's really cool is you have two balance cards here. You have the Six of Pentacles and you have the Justice card. All right. So it's a possibility that, you might, try to do the Russian thing and try to do the Knight of Wands, and then you end up meeting a Libra or some Libran energy, because this is Libra and this is Moon in Libra. Okay. And just seeing this here, it looks like you are trying to rush in, possibly have, a relationship with this person, possibly a one-night stand for you singles. But this person, actually, you talking to them, it balances you out and you actually feel good. You might even meet this person while you're doing like an event where you're doing volunteering or possibly giving back. But this person, kind of balances you. They kind of show you, the Justice energy, which is you balancing your light and dark energies. So you might just think that this is just like a one-night stand or something that's going to go quick or fly by night. But you actually decide, this person's pretty cool. I think that, I want to work out with this person or be with this person. And with that red color, that's the color of passion. And then you see they have the green scarf wrapped around, so that's the heart. So the green scarf is wrapped around the shoulders and the throat area. So this person, you can expect them, Libra energy, possibly a sword, that when they talk to you, they're going to talk from the heart. you might not be in that space where you're looking to be in a relationship with someone just because you might have gotten out of a previous cycle or previous relationship. So just take some time, don't necessarily cut the person off right away, but, give them a chance, with that balance and skill. This might be the person that balances you out. Now, since you're out of that past relationship, you have the Nine of Wands. And with the Nine of Wands, this is someone who kind of looks at, you've been through so many things here that you have all of these sticks up, which is representative of you putting your walls up to make sure that you're nice and safe. This person has a bandage on their head, so maybe this was something that was like like almost like an attack to your ego. Like maybe you got with someone who, might have ghosted you, or someone who might have cheated on you, or someone who might have messed with your ego in some way. But you have your wand there and you're kind of waiting like, what's the next thing that's going to happen? But with this energy that you have, you can control the outcome a little bit better. Mentally, whatever you manifest and whatever you send out is what's going to come back to you. So try to get out of this Nine of Wands energy. Try to have more of that King of Wands energy where you're going to go after what you want. You know what you want. This person, you see here, their pants and their shoes are green. So their heart is there, and your heart's typically in your chest energy. But now this is kind of sunk down to their feet. Okay, and they're feeling like they're ready to run away because they want to protect their heart. And this is why they have those Nine of Wands there, because they're just wondering what's the next thing that might happen. All right? During the season, you're going to have a lot of choices. You're going to have a lot of options. There's going to be a lot of people talking to you. It's going to be spring. People are going to be out there, wearing shorts, and guys are going to have their shirts off. So you're going to have a whole bunch of different options. You're going to look at things. You're going to make some decisions. Now, for some of you, you might kiss a few frogs. And that happens, But what you want to do is you want to focus on making the right choice. You see here, one of the cups has a laurel in it, which represents victory. And all these other cups, they have something different, which represents a different thing, which could be kind of indicative of almost like the 7 sins. So you want to take some time, try to make the right decision. You might be a little confused about what you want. You might be, because this is right above the Knight of Wands, right? So these energies kind of clarify each other. So you have the Knight of Wands above this. So you doing that player energy, possibly you're going to end up with a lot of different options, a lot of different choices. All right. Now with this, I didn't say this before, but on their shell, they have the yellow suit, which is representative of motion. And then they have the lizard skin. So the lizard's kind of like the energy is coming out, they're growing, and they're shedding their skin. So especially with Aries season, this is going to be more springtime, and people are going to be out, and again, they're going to be shedding their skin or shedding their clothes, so you can kind of see. And you're going to have a lot of choices. Make sure you choose wisely and take your time. All right? All right, so you have the strength energy. All right, so you see here, you have the woman, she's calming down the tiger or the lion, and she's got the manifestation 8 above her head. So this says a lot of different things for me. With one, in the background, you see the yellow energy. So this is letting you know that things are going to be very good. It's going to be a bright season. A lot of positive things are going to happen. All right. But at the same extreme, you might have to kind of calm yourself down. You might have to kind of calm that lion that's within you, to be able to be all over the place and doing all kinds of things. All right. Yeah, 7 of Wands. Okay, now you have 2 sevens here. So the 7 of Cups, and you have the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles is you putting in effort and you kind of waiting for things to come out and waiting to see from this. What I get from this kind of is some of you guys have been in the gym and y'all been working on your body since October, November, and now you're like, all right, now is my chance that I'm gonna get to show my body off and be able to try to reel somebody in. So for you singles, this might be that energy that you're having, that you're just kind of waiting for, what's gonna come out of this. All right. Now for those in a couple, all right, this is the World card. So you're starting a brand new cycle going together here, Aries, with your couple. So if you're in a relationship and you've already been together, you guys had either a long, rough season, or you guys went through a lot. As I mentioned with the singles, you might have had a situation with any of these fixed signs where they might have had a big effect on everything. But if you see the goddess that's in the middle, she has 2 wands in her hands, and those wands are manifestation. All right, one of them she has in her left hand, which is pointing more up and down, and then the other energy is kind of like a diagonal. But what this is supposed to say is that the two of you, now have your own manifestations that you can work on. So you guys got to get your energies together and try to manifest to work on the same thing together. And Aries, to be quite frank, your significant other could be one of these fixed signs, whether they're Aquarius or Scorpio, or they could be a Leo, or they could be a Taurus. Right? So you have the Knight of Wands energy. So what I see here, because this is also representative of your Aries, of your energy Aries, this also could be representative of a Leo. This could be also Sagittarius. Now with this here, this is that passion energy. This is you rushing in, making that passion. So, possibly you are trying to, reinvent your relationship, or trying to get things sparked again, trying to get that love going, trying to get that going. But you guys had the end of a previous cycle, which you guys had victory and had a lot of things that you learned from. And with this world card, you guys were kind of open to new things, or probably your world opened up to you and showed you a lot. Okay? Now with this Knight of Wands coming in, this is you rushing in with passion. Okay, you're rushing in with full steam because of the fact that you care so much. So this could be you guys working on a few different things. All right. Now, the energies that we have here, we have the Six of Pentacles. And if you see the Six of Pentacles, he's looking in the direction of the Knight of Wands. So this is you here passionately moving forward towards things that are going to help you make money, and it's going to help you to balance out with your significant other. Maybe you guys are, just to give an example, say you guys are working on bills together. So now the two of you are balancing things out, and you've had a better conversation, and you guys are figuring out how the bills are going to work. And this right here is just showing more love, and yet you're rushing in because you want to work on that. You want to make it better for the two of you. All right. All right, now Justice. Now what I see here with the Justice card, this actually says to me that if you're in a couple, there's a possibility that you guys are working on maybe buying a house together, or getting some paperwork done, that you guys are getting to get things together, and you're getting your footing, trying to get everything right, trying to get things balanced, trying to make sure that the bank account has the right amount of money in it, trying to make sure that you get all the paperwork sent, the photocopies and things sent over. But things are going to balance for you, and things are going to come here for you. The Justice energy is representative of Libra energy, right? And Libra energy is about relationships and connecting. So this, for you who are in a relationship, this is saying that your relationship is going to get even stronger, and it's going to get even tighter than it was in the past. Now the Justice is showing, and things are balancing out. You can see things are even. You see they have the red cloak, but they have the green stripes running down either side. So this is saying that both of your hearts are even, both of your hearts are balancing each other out, and you're going to work out together and make things work. All right? The Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands, again, this is waiting for the other shoe to drop. Maybe the two of you are kind of preparing and saving. With this energy I get for you couples, this is you guys working together, maybe to put together that bank account to get the 6 month worth of funds ready, so that you guys can kind of work to save just in case anything's happening. This is also someone who's very resilient. So you guys have went through the season. I see with the world card, you guys might have had a lesson or two that you had to learn, but you guys are resilient. You're continuing to push along, and your relationship's going strong, because even though you've had different battles that you've had to protect yourself with all of these different wands, right? Now in the back, there's 8 wands, and this person's holding the 1 wand. So 8 wands is usually representative of messages and traveling. So maybe this is a bit of journey that you guys have traveled together, and now you guys are a little bit bruised and battered, but you guys worked together through this. Your relationship got even tighter because of this Justice energy that's connected you, and showed that your relationship is a divine relationship that's keeping you together. All right? Now, during Aries season, you're going to have a lot of choices. You're going to have a lot of things and a lot of decisions that you're going to make, just personally. I could say that this could be representative of you figuring out, what's going to go next with life. Are we going to buy a new car? Or are we going to go on vacation? I know just from speaking with myself, trying to figure out, what are you going to, if you have kids, what are your kids going to do this summer? What are you going to do this summer? Are we going to stay in this summer? Are we going to go out? I know a lot of people, because of the pandemic, are looking forward to this summer, because they're actually going to be able to go out and kind of do things that they haven't been able to do for a long time. So this is you trying to figure out what choices are the best to make, and trying to make sure that you make the best decisions so that you don't do anything that negatively impacts you or your family. All right? Aries, this is the strength card. So this is Leo energy, all right? So possibly you could be dealing with a Leo. Possibly you could have that Leo in your chart somewhere. But what I see this is that self-love, okay? So in the relationship, you guys are having that connection. You guys are learning how to calm the lion within each other. And this is something that's going to be beneficial to you. You're starting a brand new cycle, as you see with the ellipse, the 8 that's going there. And then you have the world card. So this is a new cycle that you're starting. Possibly you're looking at your significant other with new eyes, with the new lenses, and you have new love for them. And this is what's strengthening and making your relationship stronger and stronger, right? And with the Seven of Pentacles, you guys have planted a lot of seeds. You have a lot of things that's been working for you. And right now, it's about to be springtime. So a lot of these things, a lot of these fruits, you're going to be able to take advantage of. You're going to be able to balance, and things are going to make changes for you, so that in the future, you're going to be able to take total advantage of the things that are coming towards you. Okay? All right, so that's what I have for you singles and for couples. All right, so let me actually take some time. We'll get some energies here for you to see what is the career going to be like. All right, career and also your finances. All right, so let's see what we have for you here. All right, so we have duration. Duration 32, constancy, continuity, endurance, perseverance, maturity, strengthening, stability, a deep commitment. So you see in this here, they have 4 different phases. All right, and these represent the one mountain, but it's the 4 different phases. What the mountain looks like in the summertime, looks like in the wintertime, what it looks like in the fall, what it looks like in the spring. So with this duration, what I see here, you have 32, which is about 5, is you've been a constant in one job for a while, or you've been working on something for a while, and you've been showing your endurance, you've been showing how good you are at the job, you're showing that you can be trusted. So with this here, we'll see what energies we have, but it just looks like here that things are about to sprout for you, okay? You just have to continue to be in that consistency, all right? So we have the 6 of Pentacles, and we have the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands actually came out first, so we'll put that first. All right, and the 6 of Pentacles. All right, so with this 5 of Wands card that we have, and I'll show this here to you. All right, just bend that down a little bit. So with this 5 of Wands that we have, you have these 5 guys that are all practicing, or 5 people that are all practicing, and they're working really, really hard to try to move up it looks like the ladder, because all of the wands are kind of put together haphazardly, and they're all coming to a head. All right, so we have the King of Cups, Sagittarius energy here, 7 with Temperance. We have the 7 of Cups. So you have the 7 of Cups energy a lot. So it looks like there's gonna be a lot of energies. So whether it's your relationship or work, it seems like you have that 7 of Cups energy. All right, and you have the Queen of Swords here. All right, got a lot of cards that fell out. We have this Ace of Cups, and I'm going to take that top, the 4 of Wands. All right. And look at this again. We have the World card. So regardless if it's life for your relationships or if it's for work, you're coming to an end of a cycle, and this is completion. This is success. This is you learning from your lessons and leveling up. All right, so you definitely have some really good things coming for you. When with these last 2 cards, we have the Ace of Cups and the 4 of Wands. All right, so for all of your areas, I see here this 5 of Wands card. This is you traveling right now so that you can build some more knowledge. So if you see these people, they're training. All right, they're not necessarily fighting. Usually the 5 of Wands is representative of fighting or competition, but these people are training. You see, this is almost like an obstacle course, and they're trying to figure out how to get to the top. And the wands are all kind of interconnected, and they're trying to figure out what's the next step to try to move so that they can get to the fire. So I see that when it comes to work here, especially the fact that you have the duration card, you've been in one place for a long time, and you've been working on these things. You've been there for more than the seasons. You've been there when it was cold and things were bad. You've been there in the summertime when things were good. You've been there in the spring when things were growing, and you was there in the summertime when things were hot. And you're moving yourself up. You're indicative of the person that's all the way at the top. You're right about to grab the fire because you've been training. You're the next in line, and something good is coming for you. And this is going to start showing its head during the Aries season. And this is representative of that season from March the 21st to April the 19th. You'll be able to kind of see that come out. Right? Now, the Six of Pentacles, this is you making enough money, and this is enough money coming to you that you're going to be able to take care of your bills. You're going to be able to possibly give to charity, but this is leveling up. This is success. This is you doing everything that you need to do to take care of your body. You're doing everything you need to do to take care of your money, and you have super confidence in yourself, and you're not conflicted about what your next step is or how you're going to go ahead and do it, because everything is going to work out for you, right? See here that during this time, you have the Magician card, which means that you're going to manifest things. You're putting together your energies, you're putting all your resources together, you're putting all the elements together. Your sword, which represents your knowledge, and it represents your thoughts. Your cup, which represents your emotions, and it represents how you feel about yourself. You have your wand, which represents your fire, which represents your intention. And then you have your pentacles, which is you representing your body being in good health, and also your money. So you're putting all of those things together. You're kind of swirling it around. And this is making a new universe for you. So if you kind of look at this, the Magician, they are creating a new portal, and they're just going to step through that new portal, because whatever they create is that King of Cups energy. Now, the King of Cups is a very, very they're a charismatic person that people love to talk. They're very well spoken, as indicated by the water. This is someone who's nice and cool, calm, collected. Anytime something happens, they don't get too emotional. They're not angry. They don't yell. This is a person at work that you love to work with, because they always have ideas. They're always very creative. This person is also very intuitive. So, in the office, obviously, everybody has the dress code, but this is the person that you can see is the most comfortable in their clothes. They might not come totally dressed up just because they're comfortable in themselves, but they work well enough that they're respected and nobody treats them any different. Okay? Now, you see this person, they have the finger going around the bowl, right? And then they have the ship in the background. So this could represent a few different things. With the finger going around the singing bowl, this is you feeling the vibes, okay? And this is also indicative of that new circle, that new cycle that's moving along, okay? Now, that also could be anyone that comes in your life. That also could be a water sign, could be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, but this could also represent you and your energies at work and at work. All right, now we also have Sagittarian Energy, which is the Temperance card. Now, this is divine timing. This is divine energy. This is you balancing out your personal yin and yang energies so that you're able to move yourself forward. Now, what I take from this is, because of the fact that we're going into Aries season, this is actually igniting you to fire yourself up, to get yourself going, all right? Right now, Mars is in Aquarius, and Aquarius is a sign that kind of represents kind of the rebel, the person that is within the group, but they stick out from the group. So this is you working on your individual powers that's going to make you stick out from the group, even though you're still a good team player, you're still a good team worker. You're indicative of that angel energy, that you have spirit guides that's behind you, that's helping you and giving you that push. But you're able to take that energy and you're able to put into the 3D on Earth so that you can see and people can see what you're doing. All right? Now, next you have the Seven of Cups. So you see this person, the Seven of Cups, very fashionable, got his Kangol hat, nice and relaxed. But you see, he's not really sure of what's his next move. The water's flowing through, so the water his emotions could kind of control what decision he's making or what decision he's not making. And I think that this is why you have the Sagittarius Temperance card here, because you balancing out your energies is what's going to help you to make your right decisions, okay? So don't make any hasty decisions or any hasty choices without taking some time to maybe meditate a little bit, calm yourself so that you can get some message from the spirit guides and try to help yourself so that you can make some decisions, okay? Now, next, you have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is very sharp. The Queen of Swords is very intelligent. Now, this could be representative of a part of your chart here, Aries, but this is also representative of sword energy, which could be a Gemini. This also could be an Aquarius, and this also can be a Libra. Now, the Queen of Swords, as you see here, she's got her emotions locked up. Okay, she's got her emotions locked away. So she makes all her decisions from pure logic. She's very smart. She's very sharp, able to weigh up things and kind of figure out quickly what she wants to do. Now, you see the flag that's raised high? That means that she's very, very capable of speaking up. And she's very sharp. The sword she has is a katana, which is the sharpest sword in the world. So she has her sword in the sheath because she's not really looking to use it. She has her hand on her chin because she's kind of like, okay, let's see what you have to say. What can you say that could test me to make me take my sword out? All right. And then with the bird floating in the background, as you can see, the bird floating in the background is representative of the white and the blue. This is representative of the spirit guides, which is from the ethereal, which will be the white. And then the combination of blue is those communications that come to the Queen of Swords so that she can make her decision. Being an air sign with the Queen of Swords, they're able to have what's called clear cognizance, and sometimes they can kind of get messages and understanding just from being in the room and just from thinking about the situation. All right. Now, what I see here is you have the Ace of Cups with the Four of Wands. And I love this energy because with the Ace of Cups, you see this person's holding the cup really close to their heart. And then you have the Four of Wands. These people are in celebration. There's a party going on in the background, right? So it looks like this new situation that's coming is going to bring healing. And this new situation that's going to bring healing is usually representative of either an upgrade such as buying a house or getting your own property or possibly even moving into a new home. This also could be you buying land so that you can make the property. But this is going to be celebration, and the Four of Wands, this comes from the fours, which is from the Emperor. And the Emperor is your energy, Aries. So this is saying that you're putting structure together when it comes to your inspirations, and you've kind of figured out what you want. So you're working on making that palace in the background. Okay, depending on how you look at it, just because you see this picture here, this is necessarily not representative of your house, but you could, be putting together the structure to put your house near the water, or you could put it in the woods. Typically a king of wands, which is representative of your energy, is very in tune and likes to likes to live in the woods and things of that nature. All right, so this is what I have for you when it comes for love, and it also comes for your work and for future. It looks like you're going to have a really great season here, that you're kind of manifesting your own destiny and kind of creating your own things coming to you. All right, now it's my pleasure reading here for you. I hope you appreciate the bonus reading. Like, share, and subscribe. If you want to reach out to me for a private reading, my contact information will be in the description box. And if you so choose to, you can certainly donate to the page. My contact information is there. All right. Have a great Aries Astrological season. Take care. Peace, Aries.